And here is the Writer's Almanac for Wednesday. It's the 26th of August, 2020. It's the birthday of the French poet who gave us the term surrealism and who spent a good part of his life trying to irritate and challenge the bourgeoisie. Guillaume Apollinaire, born 1880 in Rome. It's the birthday of the inventor Lee DeForest, born Council Bluffs, Iowa, 1873, called the father of radio because he invented the Audion vacuum tube, which, before the transistor came along in the 1940s, was the chief component involved in transmitting, receiving, and amplifying radio signals. 1873, on this date, the school board in St. Louis, Missouri, authorized the first public kindergarten in the United States. Under the influence of a woman named Susan Blow, she came from a wealthy St. Louis family. She was impressed with the work of a German educator named Friedrich Froebel, who invented the kindergarten, a garden of children. And so, with the help of the school board in St. Louis, she set up a bright, colorful classroom with kid-sized tables and benches, and she supervised it at her own expense for 11 years. It's the birthday of the Roman Catholic nun and missionary Mother Teresa, born in Macedonia in 1910, which was then part of the Ottoman Empire. She was born with a club foot, born into poverty, took her first vows as a nun when she was 21 years old, after which she never saw her mother or her sister ever again. She was in Calcutta, where she was horrified by the poverty she saw around her. And she had a vision while she was riding a train into Calcutta. She said, "I was to leave the convent and help the poor while living among them." She gave up her traditional habit. She began wearing a simple white cotton sari, ministering to the poor, the sick, the hungry on the streets of the city. And she founded an order called the Missionaries of Charity. She began with 13 women. She opened orphanages and homes for lepers, soup kitchens, mobile health clinics, schools, hospices. 1979, she was awarded the Nobel Peace Prize, which she accepted, but she asked that they cancel the gala dinner and donate the money to charity instead. The committee asked Mother Teresa what people should do to promote peace, and she said, "Go home and love your family." Here's a poem for today by Dean Young, Changing Genres. I was satisfied with haiku until I met you, jar of octopus, cuckoo's cry 575. But now I want a Russian novel, a 50-page description of you sleeping, another 75 of what you think staring out a window. I don't care about the plot, although I suppose there will have to be one. The usual separation of the lovers, turbulent seas, danger of decommission in spite of constant war, time in gulps and glitches passing, squibs of threnody, a fallen nest, speckled eggs somehow uncrushed, the sled outracing the wolves on the steps, the huge glittering ball where all that matters is a kiss at the end of a dark hall. At dawn, the officers ride back to the garrison, one without a glove, the entire last chapter about a necklace that couldn't be worn, inherited by a great niece, along with the love letters bound in silk. Changing Genres, a poem by Dean Young from Fall Higher, published by Copper Canyon Press and used by permission here on the Writer's Almanac, funded by donations from listeners like you, now available on PRX for distribution by your local radio station. Be well, do good work, and keep in touch.